you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm going to say a lot of thank yous here very quickly, but first and foremost, I want to thank my wife, Heather, my best friend, and my supporter through all of this. I would thank my daughters, Lily, Molly, and Reagan, but they're already sleeping tonight. So, and of course, my parents, Jan and Bill, who I think may still be here. But as you know, the Kansans for Kobach campaign was proof positive that you can be outspent by a very large margin and still win if you have a good group of volunteers. Well, we not only had a good group of volunteers, we had a veritable army of volunteers. And anyone who spent any time on the campaign trail in Kansas knows that our army made its presence felt and the voters responded. And I just want to take a quick minute here and name some of the majors and generals in that army. And I'm going to forget a lot of names here, but these people really, really deserve not only my gratitude, but the gratitude of the people of Kansas for getting this message out. Okay, here we go. John, Don, and Beverly Trimmel, John and Mackenzie Clark in April, Deb Lucia, Sammy Peck, Robin Tolbert, Lynn Dolan, Deborah Bannister, Kevin Janes, Mary and Richard Wilson, Steve and Phyllis Ashcroft, Barb, Dennis Ryan, and Christy Kriegshauser, Steve and Linda McGinnis, Brad Freeman, Alex Poulter and the Political Chips crew, Sue and Joe Becker, Tori Dreer, David Holman, Gail Regier, Stan Ross, Jim Hermish, Gavin Kester, Greg Ward, Jeff Locke. I could go on, but those people were and many others put in so much of their time and energy into this campaign, and I really have to give credit. And I also have to give credit to the two field marshals of the team, Tom Tracy and Ben Davis, who really made a great effort. And finally, and most importantly, I want to give thanks to the Lord above, who carried me through all of this these past 18 months. Well, you know, I think my campaign also stands for another point that defies common wisdom, aside from the fact that we were outspent and still did reasonably well, and that is that you can win if you run positive ads. We ran through both the primary and the general without ever personally attacking my opponents, and I think that's important because Americans and Kansans want clean campaigns. So now's the time we go to work, and it's going to be fun. You know, our campaign had an undeniable, unmistakable message, and that message could be summed up in three words which are on every one of our 4x8 highway signs: stop voter fraud. And now, that clear message becomes transformed into a clear mandate because the people of Kansas say, yes, we endorse that message. So it's time to get to work, and we will be introducing some reforms in Kansas that will significantly improve our election process. We are going to have photo ID at the polls in Kansas. We are also going to have proof of citizenship at the time people register to vote. We realize that if you want something to stop that's a crime, you have to prosecute it, and we will step up prosecution of voter fraud. And we will also clean up our voter rolls of deceased voters and people who've moved out of the state. We've got to get that done. If we take those 4 steps, we will transform Kansas from one of the most vulnerable states in America to voter fraud to the single strongest state in America in stopping voter fraud. And we will encourage the other 49 states to follow the Kansas model because we know we can get the job done and we will accomplish this mission. I want to thank you. I want to thank the people of Kansas. I want to once again thank the legions of volunteers who helped in this campaign. We're going to get the job done. We're looking forward to it. Thank you.